Anyways, Mindset Monday. Happy last Monday of quarter 3. Where the hell did the year go? Flew by. So I got a buddy. He's down in Las Vegas. All right. And I hope someone is going to get him this message because it's going to be perfect. And guys, I love Las Vegas. I absolutely love that place, from all the stuff, right? Just the things that are happening. The food's amazing. Just Kelsey and I, we just truly enjoy going down to Las Vegas. And so the other day, he sends a picture, and we're on this group chat, sends this picture of a betting ticket. All right. So bet slip, meaning he placed a bet, tells him what his bet was, what his future potential earnings would be. And he holds it up and he basically says, guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. Right. And so it gets me thinking. I'm like, well, if everybody knew what they were doing, Las Vegas wouldn't exist, because Vegas was built. This is going to sound terrible. Vegas was built on losers. Right. They don't have these big fancy hotels and these kick-ass casinos because people keep winning. Right. Like, people go there, they say, this is the time I am going to win X amount of dollars, and they lose everything that they brought with them, maybe even sometimes more. I know I was guilty of that a handful of times where, okay, all right, here's the allotted amount. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a little lucky. I'm going to go to the old ATM. I always win when I go to the ATM, right? Every single time I win when I go to the ATM. But he says, I have no idea what it is that I'm doing, right? And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, how perfectly fit is this for real estate, right? So there's a lot of things, because if Vegas was built on winners, or Vegas was built because people kept winning on a regular basis, Las Vegas would not exist. So my question to you is simply, what is it that you don't know? What is it that you don't know that you know will get you to win this 4-team parlay, which is a very, very hard thing to do anyways. So is it actions? Jeff, I don't know what to do, when to do it, and where to do it. Is it scripts? I don't know what to say. Is it skill set? I want to do this. This is my niche, if you will. This is where I want to be. I just don't have the skill set. Or is it confidence? I don't know what I don't know, right? So we have a saying, competence equals confidence. Competence equals confidence. In order to have competence, you have to understand what it is that you're actually trying to do. So let's take example, door knocking. I don't know what to say. Okay, well, what are you trying to do, right? So I'm in the middle of this training, and the question is, and it goes back to what Sharon said in this like 10-week MBA thing that he did over the course of 20 days. It was spectacular, 10 days in 2020. And he says, enter the conversation as if you're in the customer's head, right? So we're going to enter it from the back of it, meaning we are already knowing what the objection is. All right. So instead of saying, hey, Teresa, I know I'm bugging you, I'm knocking on your door, you simply knock on her door and say, listen, I just wanted to let you know of the neighbor's house down the street. I'm going to stay back a safe distance because, yes, it is a little tricky from time to time, but you are sort of approaching the conversation as you're already removing a handful of fears that they might be having, like, who in the world is standing on my front stoop and knocking on my door, right? So enter the conversation as if you're in their head. What is it that you do not know? If you're curious on what I'm going to actually be talking about at 10 o'clock, I highly encourage you to be here today, because I am going to give you a nugget that you're going to be like, now I'm ready to rock. Now I'm ready to rock and roll. What is it that you don't know? Think about it for a little bit. Think about it like, man, if there was one thing I could solve within my business, what in the world would it be? At 10 o'clock, you might figure that thing out. So that's all I got. So Vegas was built on losers. Real estate, we've seen, has been built on people actually doing some of the things that they know they have to do on a regular basis. So